Hello everybody, this is Eric Small, and I'm here to talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and what I thought of the episode. Okay, so we start off with, I guess, Soldier Boy and Lil Fizz and everything, and I think Lil Fizz, I think he was somewhere next to Soldier Boy. I guess they were sitting up there rehearsing everything, and he so happened to hear that music and everything. So he was just like, oh, let me go up in there and check in on them and everything, because they seem to be turned up in here and everything. So he was sitting up there like, oh, what y'all doing up in here and everything. And I guess now he was up in there, going up in there to watch, watch and see what they were doing, basically there to make him comfortable and everything, because he probably wants her there and everything to see the music and stuff. So that as that's going on, Lil Fizz, he I guess he was going to talk to Soldier Boy and everything, and basically everybody left out the room because they were gonna have like some a friend conversation. So I think Lil Phil sitting up there, talking to Soldier Boy about, oh, he's singing there and everything. He trying to, and basically how these females are throwing themselves at them and everything. I mean, they was sitting up there like, man, we celebrities, like we hit it big and everything. And we don't even have to go to these women, like they gonna basically throw themselves. You see what I'm saying? They have more than enough access to all the vagina on the internet and everything. So, and Soldier Boy had brought up to Lil Fizz, like, this whole little thing with him and how him and Nia is going. And he was just basically like, well, when I'm on the road and everything, you had these and another thing, the females be throwing themselves at him on the road. And he likes that Nia is so accepting of the lifestyle and everything, and she's basically adapted to everything that comes with it and everything. And if he mess around and everything, like she basically gonna be cool with it. That's what I was getting from it, you know. And Lil Fizz is just enjoying the whole little highlight of being single. And he was just like, I can have different women, on different nights and everything, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the whole week. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna say, because I think he had broke up with that girl from last season and everything. He was basically, on autopilot right about there and everything, and just enjoying the ride until he find that special one. So as that is going on and everything, and I think as the episode was progressing, you have Tierra Marie and Monique. They were sitting up there like, and I think Monique was there, to cheer on Tierra Marie, because I think she's trying to get her whole little blazer line off the ground and everything. And she basically needed a model and everything, and she had like this girl, Amber. Yeah, Amber was gonna be her model and everything. And you know what I like? I like that they don't have they had a skinny model, because Amber's very slim and everything, and she's not. I mean, she has curves and everything, but like she's not like very curved. She's not thick and everything. She's just skinny, and I like that they really was open about that and everything. They had a skinny model and everything, because everybody don't have to be thick, and and as that was going on and everything, Tierra was sitting up there like, well, Princess is open to her. Tierra was sitting up there telling Moniece on the catch and everything, as the whole little photo shoot was going on, that, Princess is very open, very open with me about what's going on with, her race situation and everything. And she basically doesn't know what Princess is concocting and everything, and should she go in it, like, okay, I'm not gonna sit up there and tell all my business and everything. And which I think that's a good mindset to go in on once again, because of the fact of Tierra and Princess, I guess they trying to start a friendship, like somewhat of friendship and everything, but it's not gonna go far. And she's like, okay, is Princess trying to play me and everything? What's your intake on it? And she was sitting up there telling Moniece and everything. And Moniece was sitting up there basically telling her, don't trust her. You see what I'm saying? And I think when Amber was sitting up there getting through taking pictures and everything, she was just like, because she's new to everything. And Moniece sitting up there saying, like in her confession, she was like, I can't stand a woman that can sit up there knowing doggone well that somebody, it's like, Tierra was with Ray J and you didn't even care and you still went after him and everything. Like, so that's her problem with Princess, that she made it known and everything in her confession. Like, I don't like her. And you know what I'm saying? And Tierra was just like, and like I said in my other video, if you try me, I would not hesitate to, you see what I'm saying, you see what I'm saying, knock you down a couple pegs. You see what I'm saying? So she was just like, oh well, keep your enemies close. You see what I'm saying? And that's basically what she was sitting up there saying. So as this going on, you have I guess Moniece and Rich Dollars and everything from Love Hip Hop New York and everything, and they are getting more and more close as as the episodes are progressing, that I see, because he went as far as to tell her, you need to get this tattoo, get something done to this tattoo and everything, because I can't keep on having sex with you and I'm looking at this tattoo on your hip and everything, and this reminded me of another man. In which I look at it like, okay, I can fully understand why, Rich is uncomfortable, but I feel like Moniece on this episode that we just watched, episode 2, I feel like it portrayed her to be crazy. I don't know. I feel like Moniece need to do something about that, because I feel like I like Moniece. She's a very down to earth person. Everything. She's not crazy. She just knows what she wants, and Rich, he just so you, and like she was sitting up there saying, you used to these whole little made up women, and she was sitting up there saying, like, I'm the one that's gonna keep it 100 with you. And he was just like, and I just feel like that's new for Rich, and he just don't know how to. That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't know how to take it, because he's so used to somebody sitting up there, like, oh well, we just gonna have sex and whatever, and you can go on about your business. We ain't gonna talk until like a couple of days later. So I feel like Moniece is new hunting. You know what I'm saying? New hunting ground for him, and he just don't know how to take it. That's all it is. But he gonna get accustomed to it, or you know what I'm saying? Cause she the went as far as changing this, doing something to this whole tattoo. And she said, I don't know if anybody caught it, but she said that it was from her old boyfriend that she had, and I was looking like, she talking about Lil Fizz, cause it showed like cause I was looking for the tattoo to say, some, Lil Fizz initials and everything, but she said that I'm guessing that she said it was from a boyfriend before Lil Fizz, but I don't know. Meanwhile, um, and when she was sitting up there saying, like, basically, come to me with come with me to the whole tattoo party and everything, and like we can go ahead and get this, X that and everything, or done something too. And she was just like, okay, if I do this, I want you I want you to compromise and do something for me. And I feel like, that's more than fair and everything, because this is on her body, like this, like she was saying that this permanent. And for him to be like, oh, well, this nothing and everything, yes, it is something, because you weren't in that relationship, you don't know whoever that person is, and and what they meant to her. And I feel like, it's showing some signs and everything, because that's something that's very special to her, and you got to understand it also. But when Moniece was like, okay, I want you to get a vasectomy and everything, you got to look at it like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something that, and that's also something permanent also, because he can't. Yeah, there's something permanent also, and there's something that he can't get undone either. So I mean, why would he get a vasect? Oh Lord, y'all must plan on. I hope y'all plan on being together for a long time, because if he get a vasectomy, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because in some relationships, people prefer the woman and everything to get her tube stand and everything, because if a man get his a vasectomy, that's it. He can't have no more kids and everything. So, but she already has a child, and I don't know if Rich has a child either. You know what I'm saying? I think he does. I heard about somewhere that he had a baby mom and everything. So, as that's going on and everything, and I think they were showing Malone Christopher, and he was sitting up there having problems with the person that everybody doesn't know that he's with and everything, but I think he's gonna tell. I think he's gonna tell Amber and everything because he was sitting up there saying like, oh, he feels like a father figure to Amber's daughter and everything, in which he doesn't know like what how is it gonna affect and everything, like what he has with Amber and everything, how they gonna look at him. And I feel like he was like, when he was sitting up there saying like they gotta go to the girls strip club and everything, cause they can't really just be themselves like in public. It is really taking a toll on them mentally. And they it is like they caught in the whole little love triangle, like with Amber and Malone and Miles and everything. Like they caught this whole little big love triangle, and I was just totally confused because I think Hazel knew, but as they were sitting up there filming and everything, it's like people, cause I was waiting for somebody to be like, oh well, girl, he likes both, he like boys, so I wait for somebody to say that. But it's just like people, it's like they holding off on it and everything because I'm kind of getting the impression that they know, but they waiting on such and such episode to see it. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know if Malone fool with them and everything, but we gonna continue. And and that's going on and everything. And I think this whole episode was like somewhat, trying to shed light on Ray J and Princess relationship and Soulja Boy and Nia's relationship. And everybody else just on the, you know what I'm saying, like on the, you know what I'm saying, like in between. And they were just sitting around those two relationships this episode. So as this going on, I'm sitting up there looking, and this girl did with this orange hair and everything. I'm looking like, who is this? Cause she look like she like that girl from Love and Hip Hop New York that was with Joe Biden and everything. I think her name started with a K. I don't know. And she was sitting up there, talking to everything because that was gonna be the person that Tierra and Nikki Baby was gonna, talk to and everything to get some models for their whole little lingerie and blazer line that they was gonna get started and everything. So she basically got some models. They got some high bodies and everything, but they also want to get their bodies together. Also, cause I guess her name is Nas, and she's running like this whole little boot camp. For you to get yourself, basically have your body, fit and everything, so you can be looking good when they take the pictures for the whole little fashion, like to basically sponsor the clothing that they gonna be doing and everything. And this going on, and I feel like, oh Lord, I don't even know because I don't know. I'm kind of in between. Like, okay, why did she? Because I'm sure she's just now meeting them and everything. Because you know what I'm saying. I don't know if they hang around in the same circles or not. But she was just like, oh well, like she just brought up, okay, I miss with Soulja Boy, and I'm like, like she just brought that up out of nowhere, and I feel like she need to be careful with it because if they do, like Nika went back and told, Nia, and I'm like, girl, you don't know who friends with who. So you can't really just tell these girls that you just now meet, like, okay, you mix with somebody because from what I've seen, you friends with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like on Basketball Wives, you friends with somebody. And they know somebody and that person knows somebody, and this gonna get back to the person that you was sitting up there talking about like it did in this episode. So like she was sitting up, Nas was sitting up there telling Sierra and Nikki Baby that, oh well, I've been messing with Soulja Boy for years, and you know what I'm saying. And me and Nia used to be friends, and I feel like Nika was just, and I already knew she was gonna go back and tell him. But I feel like that's not miss on her part because why would she keep something like that from her friend? Like that wouldn't be a good friend if you didn't go back and tell like what you just heard. So as this going on, the girl knows. She was like, "Oh well, me and Soldier Boy been on and off and everything," and basically was like, I think she was sitting up there trying to hold, cause I'm under the impression that Soldier Boy and Nia together. I didn't. We just now found out about you, and I feel like the way the episode made her look, it made her look thirsty. It made her look very thirsty, like for a storyline. Like she just trying to wiggle her way on it. I don't know, but Nico just sitting up there looking like, I just can't wait to sit up there and go back to Nia what I heard and everything. So she was sitting up there like, okay, are you and Soldier Boy together? And I think she said yes. And I want to sit up there and be like, oh, you just don't know what you did. You telling the wrong people your business. Don't be sitting up there volunteering your business. But I feel like she got to sit up, she got to have something to even be on the show. You see what I'm saying? So she basically didn't care. Cause either way, she was gonna get her check regardless. So, is this going on? I think Tierra was sitting up there like, you know, they mean they gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is, and Nick was like, okay, this is very good information. I can't wait to go up there and tell Nia what I just heard. So, fast forward and we just sitting up there looking at everything at Rich and how Mon and how they interacting with each other because I just feel like their relationship is just getting stronger and stronger as because I feel like Moniece is a very loyal girlfriend for as like she'll ride for you and everything and I feel like she's very sexual and everything like in the bedroom and she doesn't mind. She's like a very open book and everything. She don't mind telling anybody what's going on in the bedroom, and and she doesn't care what anybody thinks about her. And I just feel like that's real cool and everything. But I just feel like these episodes is portraying her to be this crazy girlfriend. Like she just got this crazy look on her face. Like like we gonna be together and everything. I can't do the face that she made, but she just got this crazy look on her face. Like it did. It looked like Richard sitting up there getting scared and everything. Like she talking about we gonna move in forever, and he was like forever. Like she like he just and I'm getting the impression like the face that he was giving like they just met each other. I don't know. I'm looking like did anybody notice that? Cause I noticed it, and I'm sitting up there looking, and she's just sitting up there walking up at the pool and everything. And she just like, okay, we going to this tattoo party and everything. And I want you to be there with me if you don't support. And she just sitting up there asking him questions. Like when they got to the tattoo parlor, the fast forward, they got to the tattoo parlor and they were just like, oh well, this is gonna be a very big step and everything. And he did take into consideration that Moniece is doing this and everything, and I feel like I need to also contribute something too. But he feel like he don't want to contribute more than she does because he in his mind he feels like a tattoo is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably got tattoos also of girls that he with and everything, but I feel like it's not the same. It's not the same because if she has tattoo and he has tattoo of somebody that he was with, and she does, I feel like he feel like it's not the same and everything because he's a man, she's a woman. That's what I'm getting. But on her side, she's looking like, okay, this person meant something special to me a long time ago, and basically, if by me doing something to the tattoo, it's basically you know what I'm saying. Like it's very big to her. So I'm looking on both sides of the spectrum. So as that's going on, they sitting up there doing everything. She was like, "Oh well, I got my vagina all that and everything. You want some gingerbread cookies?" And she's basically sitting up there, you know, basically just making fun, making light of the whole situation and everything. And I was just sitting up there like, oh well, y'all, y'all better get it, cause I just feel like they have so much chemistry, and everything this special. So as this going on, I feel like I don't know. I don't really know about this episode. I just because when I first watched it and everything, I didn't catch it when it first came out. I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't catch the whole episode like I did before, like right now. So Lord, I'm sitting here watching Black Ink. Oh, this Lord. But as the episode's going on, and then I think it ended off with Nia and Null and everything because I get the thing. So both of them start with an N. Then I feel like y'all both is y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all both enticing everything. Ain't no drinks around y'all for y'all throw some drinks and everything. But y'all notice how they chose to fight when there were like drinks and everything. Like I feel like y'all could have, like y'all had basically had on fighting time. Like y'all could have gone here, got a quick round in and everything. Want nobody to sit up there and break it up. You could at least got some licks in. Come on now, she in your face. You might as well could have gone here, got some licks in. Like ain't nobody finna sit up there. You know what I'm saying? But that's when they want to fight. Is when there's some drinks around and everything. But I don't know. And then on the other hand, they probably just not mean to her because I feel like this. She shouldn't even want to you something, but at the same time, you are when the girl is still like she's threatening everything, and you sit up there trying to take her, basically sitting up there telling her something she don't want to hear. Of course, it would elevate and everything, but the next time they see each other, I'm guessing they gonna have an altercation. But I'm looking at it like, okay, y'all was good. Y'all was friends. Now, come on, now, don't let the. But they ain't friends no more. But I just feel like if y'all was such good friends, it shouldn't even go there. But I digress. And it's crazy. It's crazy what these relationships to sit up there and do to you and everything because I feel like it shouldn't even go there. But meanwhile, Soldier Boy probably somewhere having sex with somebody else other than y'all. But like Neil sitting up there saying, if I break up with him, you think he gonna be with you? You see what I'm saying? Cause she basically going through the same thing. Like he's with somebody, he's with a different woman every day. It's nothing new. I mean, I'm sure it's more of you that is out there. But I'm like she was sitting up there saying, it's gonna be. I mean, he gonna do what he gonna do. That's basically if you ain't got no control over it, she ain't got no control over it. It is basically is what it is. So I feel like Nia looked so she looked so gorgeous in her confessions. All the women did, and and like it's basically on we wait on like when the fight is gonna happen and everything because it's gonna happen when you least expect it. And I didn't even think they was gonna even have some. They were like all up in each other's face. I was like, if you don't swing and everything on them, if you don't swing and hit that good and everything, cause she basically sitting up there trying to check her in front of all her friends, which that's dangerous and everything. Cause I bet Nick was somewhere like, if you hear, we gonna jump, you gonna jump your head. You better not do it. But I think Doug sitting up there asking, like, who invited Nia to this, you know what I'm saying, to this whole little get together that we having, and she should have already knew that it was Nikki. Like I was sitting up there saying, these girls, she doesn't have any loyalties to you. That's her friend. You think she gonna tell her friend that you just sit up there and told her that you messing with her? Come on now, like that. I thought that was so stupid on her part. But yeah, as this going on. I think I think Tierra Marie, she's sitting up there trying to get Princess and I'm guessing she trying to get Princess to break up with Ray J. That's all I'm sitting up there and say. Because I mean the technique that she using and everything, I don't know what her motive is. It could be either be one or two things. She's either trying to get back at them, and she did say that she wanted them to feel how she felt. She either get back at them to do that or she wants Ray. It can either be just as both. But they're doing that and everything, and Princess basically, she let her guard down with Tierra Marie, and I just feel like that was just so sweet of her and everything because she doesn't want to fight all the time and everything, and which it can go there, but I mean she doesn't want to fight all the time, and like she was sitting up there saying, I feel like she feel like it's very odd that for them to, how they met and everything, that they fought and that they could be in this place and everything and be talking, in a civilized manner, and for them to not be throwing drinks at each other and basically just like how we met and everything. It's just very shocking to her and everything. It's very unreal, which it is unreal because it's not gonna last long. And yeah, and Tierra was just sitting up there, and y'all notice how she was just adding up on that information and everything. She's not gonna spill her own information, but she's gonna sit Princess's information. So as that's going on and everything, and Princess basically sitting up there telling her, "You already know what I'm going through and everything, because you basically went through it also." And how did you deal? Like she was like, what should I do? And she was just like, well, are you on house arrest and everything? Because the way I see it, you're free to do whatever you want to and everything, and Ray cannot dictate where you go. And she was like, you know what, you're right and everything. And which princess, I feel like you need to go, you need to put your guard up. You got to always have your guard up. I don't care, because you got to have a more than one wall. You either took down 3 walls. You know what I'm saying? Take down 3 walls, leave 1 wall up, because I feel like she's getting too close for her to be getting information that she's getting everything, because she shouldn't even know half. I feel like she shouldn't even know half of the stuff, but you telling her everything. So as this going on, and she's there telling her, like Tiara was like, well, why don't you come to the whole party and everything that me and some friends gonna be hosting, and this for this like this whole little rap, I guess his name Dro or whatever, who in LA. And she was just like, why don't you come and everything? And Prince was like, you know what? I just might do that. Thank you, T. Like, because she feel like this is a time for her and Tiara to connect, more and everything, to, start this whole little new friendship and everything. And I think it's Tiara already knows, she already knows it. I'm just in it for the information. But she look like this. You so stupid. I'm using you. You so like this was going through her mind. So is this going on and everything? Princess coming at the house, and she was sitting up there like, oh well, you know, I'm about to go out. And Ray was like, where you going? She was like, I'm going to a party. And he was like, you ain't going to no party. You about to sit up, you about to stay up in this house. And she was like, no, I'm not. And he was just like, okay, why you want to spend time with me and everything? And I'm looking like, Ray, you got to include. I mean, he probably just came back from party and everything. And from what I see, he doesn't include her in, in a lot of things and everything. Which I think he should and everything, because she look like she just all bored in the house all by herself and everything, playing on the pole and everything. Probably, I mean, basically ain't got nobody to talk to. So as this going on, she just basically did whatever she want to do. She basically see like, okay, if he do one more thing, it's basically over. And Tiara, like if she look like good, that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to just, because she feel like she just need to go ahead and break up because so she can get right, because that's what she really want to do. And as this going on, and I just feel like whatever you know what I'm saying, don't bring Tiara up in everything, because I hate somebody that can sit up there like, okay, I feel like with Princess, like when Tiara had told Princess her whole input on everything that she thought, I feel like she shouldn't have brought that up in the whole little conversation that she had with Ray, because it could have went one of two ways when he went to go meet Tiara. He could have been like, okay, why is why are you trying to end my relationship and everything with Princess? Or you know what I'm saying, like it could have went ugly. You know what I'm saying? She could have probably ended up putting hands on Ray. Or it could have ended up had, you know what I'm saying, like it ended up on this episode, like she was just like, well, you don't look happy with her, and she's obviously not happy and everything. So what's going on? Basically sitting up there like, well, you need to get with me. That's basically what she was sitting up there saying. And I'm sitting up there like, Lord, if that's what you have to do, and everything, because this very scandalous. I feel like it's very just vindictive and scandalous and everything. But I mean, she basically gonna do whatever it takes to get right back, because she just feel like that's her soulmate and everything. And Princess probably ain't gonna find out till later on in the episode that she done got played and everything. But then it's gonna be too late, because Tiara done already got she done got her whole little information, and she gonna use it against her and everything. Probably gonna tell Ray, because whatever she done probably did at the party and everything is probably gonna resurface and everything. Because I hope she didn't get drunk in front of Tiara, because that's the worst thing you can do, is get drunk in front of your enemy. And she's gonna tell Ray everything that went on up in that party, and that's just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's it. I don't know. I don't know if I missed anything, but I had I think that's it. But yeah, they gonna. I think on the next episode, and everything they gonna have like this girl, and she's gonna be. I think her, whoever she with and everything, he had a whole bunch of girls and everything. And you must be new to the game. They stay having girls up in them studios and everything. See, where you think the inspiration come from? Because he probably getting some heat and everything up in the studio. And I mean, you got to have some, because that's probably in smoking weed, drinks, and everything. Like, where you think the creative genius come from? But I'm looking at it like, okay, why do they sit up there and pretend like you don't know what you? And that's what I'm sitting up there saying. Like, don't sit up there. You ain't even got to sit up there in front. Like, if you tolerant of it, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead, beat it. Like, you ain't got to sit up there and fake for the cameras. Well, I can't wait till cable shit and stuff come out. I'm sure the review on it. But yeah, I think that's it on what I thought of the episode. And I really thought that it wasn't too much and everything, because when I first saw it, when it first came on, I really went to sleep and everything. And I'm kind of like doing a review late and everything, but I really didn't think too much of this episode. I was kind of like dozing off and everything, but it's still good nonetheless. And I think, what else am I gonna talk about? Oh, I can't wait till Empire come out. I just found out that it comes on the 23rd. And I almost missed. I'm sitting up there talking about 28th. I would have missed some episodes. But yeah, and I had saw the American Horror Story preview and everything. And y'all please watch American Horror Story, because this is a very good show and everything. If y'all ain't got nothing to watch and everything, but that's if you into that type of thing, because I know some people kind of like, with the critics and everything, but just bypass the critics, because this is a really good show. Because it got Elsa Bass and Naomi Campbell gonna be up in there and everything. Like, so don't miss that. And everybody's basically talking about it. So if you don't know what it is, what you know what I'm saying, like, it's on FX. And I saw the preview and everything, and I think when it was coming on, it had like all these little. I think it had all these children in like these little black school uniforms and everything. They was sitting there running all over the hotel. And I'm guessing like the girl from Asylum gonna be up on there. The whole little Nymphomaniac, she gonna be up on there from Asylum, and amongst other people, and Angela Ross, Angela Bassett, she gonna be giving you like this whole little Diana Ross hair and everything, and basically we gonna be getting some new with some old and everything. They said just cause I ain't supposed to be baby, but I have yet to see any of that. And Lady Gaga supposed to have this. It's crazy, but yeah. It's a lot of new shows coming on. I can't wait to watch it and everything. And I feel like I'm trying to get into like doing talking about this whole little love and hip hop thing, but they need to do better on these episodes, because I'm just like, I have like little interest in it, and I'm just starting to like it's just like, I don't know, but anyway, that's my review on it, man.